Let's talk about Sonic fan games. I've seen a lot of discourse about them recently. I don't even really have some sort of comedic intro plan for this because I'm just sort of sick of this topic being brought up and I want to talk about it. I guess as a disclaimer, this video isn't about every Sonic fan game or their creators. 99% of fan games and their makers are rad and I fully support them. This video is going to be focused on the very small minority, and how their actions can lead to some devastating effects from the Sonic franchise, and the future of all fan games. Over the past week or two, I've seen everybody buzzing about this brand new Sonic fan game called Sonic Omens. Many people are raving about it, calling it the best 3D Sonic game, even better than what Sega themselves have made in the past decade. But is that really the case? Well, today I want to talk about Sonic fan games, with a general focus on Sonic Omens, as I believe it presents a problem that if not addressed properly, could cause a big issue. Some issues within the game itself, and some issues outside of the game, mainly involving its creator. So just what is Sonic Omens? Well, some may have forgotten, but it was actually a fan game released last year called Sonic 2020. Yeah, I don't know if Twitter just collectively forgot about the last entire year, because we already went through the trend of praising this game to Kingdom Come. Why are we doing it again? Sonic 2020 was regarded as one of the best Sonic fan games ever. It has amazing visuals, fun boost gameplay using the existing Infinity engine, and showed a lot of people just what Sonic was capable of in 3D. But here's the thing. Most of the people praising this game and saying it's the second coming of Christ never actually played it. Well, I did. Sonic 2020 sucked. It suffers from a plethora of issues. First of all, it's extremely buggy, but that's to be expected, I suppose. It is a Sonic game after all. The level design is atrocious, like some of the worst I've ever experienced in a 3D Sonic game. It's using the boost formula from Unleashed, Colors, Generations, and Forces, but there's a reason why those games were mostly just hallways. Sonic controls awfully for basic platforming, and Sonic 2020 shows just why that is. And these levels just drag on and on for like 15 minutes, it's painful. The bosses also sucked. It takes like 50 hits to kill them. The attacks aren't telegraphed well, you can never tell when you can hurt them. It's awful, truly awful. I'm gonna stop there just because this video isn't really about Sonic 2020, but my point is, why did this game get so much praise? And if you're gonna question me for being so harsh to just a fan game, then I'm only holding it to such a high pedestal because you're treating it as such an amazing accomplishment and feat. If you treat it like it's the best Sonic fan game ever, I'm gonna judge it like that. And this game isn't. And many people just seem to like this game because it looks nice. It uses a lot of light bloom and glowy effects and motion blur, and we all know the better the graphics are, the more better the video game is. This game is the dictionary definition of style over substance. It made for a good little short clip on Twitter to pair alongside some dumbass caption like, "See Sega, this is how it should be done. Hire this man." So right off the bat, the game was getting a lot of undeserved praise. And I know it was made by a small team just trying their best, I shouldn't be so harsh. But honestly, after what the creator of this game has done, my good graces with them are completely gone. So I'm just gonna start saying it how it is, this game sucks dick. So anyways, the game came and went. But oh, what's this new Sonic fan game I'm seeing on Twitter? Sonic Omens? Whoa, what is this? Just Sonic 2020 again under a new name. Yep, now we're back to the stage of the best 3D Sonic game ever? Videos from non-commentary Sonic channels trying to grab a viewer's attention by making it seem like this is the brand new official game. And even then, just look at the comments on the announcement videos. If you were to tell me this was the brand new Sonic game, I would have believed you 100%. The Sonic fans are treating the series better than Sega are themselves. I don't know why I'm doing this voice so much. But how is Sonic Omens? In the year between releases, is it an improvement from the first? Well, yeah, a little. Credit where credit is due. I think this game has a really great opening. I love the idea of starting in Sonic's base and then having to run out into the forest as a giant town opens up to you, and then jumping off into the horizon. It's a really great idea. And the bosses have seen a massive improvement too, that being that they take less hits. But beyond that, it's just like more of the same. The control issues are still there. The Infinity engine really wasn't built for this sort of thing. And well, yeah, the only real plus I have is that the level design seems a little better and shorter. But again, it still suffers from plenty of issues that bog down the experience that many people have already gone over. This seems to be the exact same pattern as the first release. There's a great thread on Twitter I saw, you should look at it, I'll link it in the description. But yeah, for the pattern, the game comes out, people on Twitter who haven't played it praise it as the best Sonic game in decades, more people in turn try it out and realize it's actually shit, and the cycle repeats. But anyways, why am I even talking about this game? It's just a shitty little fan game. There's like a bazillion of those. What's the issue here? What makes it so special? Well, the issue is something that I actually brought up all the way back in my Sonic 3D Blast video from around a year ago. And that is that the creator of this game, who goes by Bolt Online, is directly profiting from this fan game through a Patreon page, where they would give incentives towards more game content such as, pay me this much money and I'll make this level next. Now this is nothing new. Bolt got in shit for this back when Sonic 2020 came out. I mean, that's what I made fun of them for in my video from back then. But it appears for this new one, they've instead changed the Patreon to the name of their game studio, in an attempt to make it look less scummy, I guess? See, this is what I think happened. Sonic 2020 came out and everyone loved it and started donating to Bolt's Patreon. Then some sane people started to question the validity of doing something like that, with Bolt ultimately losing around 180 of those patrons. But instead of taking the L, realizing what they were doing was wrong and either A, cancelling the project altogether, or B, continue working on it as a passion project without any financial reward, they instead changed the name of their Patreon in the game from Sonic 2020 to Sonic Omens, in the hopes that when it comes out next year, people will have forgotten about it, and be more willing to once again donate. But it ain't gonna work out because obviously people have caught on to this scummy behavior. But just, why is this such an issue? Why should we care if this person is making money off their hard work? And of course the answer to that would obviously be, well, Sonic isn't theirs. But let's go a little more in-depth. Let's go over some of the arguments people may have in defense of this. Sega lets people sell Sonic art though. Aren't Sonic artists doing something immoral by profiting off of the Sonic IP? This sure does seem a little hypocritical, Splash Dash, if I do say so myself. But the difference is, and you may want to sit down for this, as it's a bit of a shocker, Sega isn't an art selling company. I know. The majority of their sales do not come from whatever Sonic sticker packs they've got on sale. Sega makes most of their money from video game sales, especially now with a lot of their arcades shutting down. So Sega are a lot more likely to be upset about a fan game using their characters to infringe on their main market. But like, Sega is a multi-billion, or well maybe multi-million dollar company. And are they really going to be missing the money coming in from those 29 patrons? And the answer to that is, no, not really. But if you think the people upset about this are only upset about a faceless corporation losing money, then I'm sorry, but you gotta take a look at the bigger picture here. There's a great thread on this done by Moore's Games, but I'll shorten it down to get the general point of it across for you. If you want to read the whole thing, again, description. Let's just say I'm working on my very own Sonic fan game, Sonic Maid Cafe Simulator, and I'm doing it in my own time, on my own accord for no profit. Then I look over and see Sonic Omens. Wait a minute. This person is making real money off this fan game, while I'm doing mine for free like an asshole. That's it, I'm making a Patreon too. Now let's say 1,000 fan game developers have that same thought, and they all make Patreons to profit off their own fan games using Sega's IP. I don't know if you know this, but Sega is kind of like, desperate for money? If they see this, they're gonna crack down just like Nintendo or, well, Sega. Sega of America may be cool, but Sega of Japan have had a lot of controversy about them taking down fan games. It's not too far of a stretch to assume that if this becomes a big problem, then the American branch will decide to take this stuff down too, and send out cease and desists. So with Sonic fan games getting taken down, there's gonna be less of an incentive to even bother making one. Why put a bunch of time and effort into something that people might not even get to play? I mean, that's what happened with Mario. Mario is without a doubt a bigger and more popular franchise than Sonic, but he has way less fan games because of how strict Nintendo are with them. We don't want that happening with Sonic next. Sonic fans always talk about how lucky we are that Sega are so cool with fan games. How about we don't take advantage of that? And obviously don't go out of your way to attack Bolt, they seem to just be ignoring criticism and banning anyone who dares question why they're profiting off of Sonic, so it's not like it'll do much. The only solution I can really see here is to not support them. Don't treat Sonic Omens like it's the best thing since sliced bread. Not only because the creator's an asshole, but also because the game just sucks, plain and simple. There's thousands of great Sonic fan games you could be playing instead. There's Sonic Robo Blast 2, Sonic GT, Sonic Project Hero. Go check those out, or any list of games on the Sage website. You won't find Sonic Omens on there though, because it was banned. I guess all this is just sort of a cautionary tale. I don't usually like making quote-unquote drama videos like this, but I swear to god my Twitter timeline has been filled with nothing but praise for this dumb game and couldn't believe how many people just forgot about everything that happened before. You're not tricking anyone, Bolt. You may try to hide behind a studio name now, or may use the excuse, well, we're actually making a non-Sonic game, that's what the Patreon is for. But we can all tell what this blue blur is. keep your Patreon, that's fine. Just stop using it for your fan game. Don't be a fucking scumbag. Anyways, that's all I had to say. I'm in too bad of a mood to end this on a joke.